Hello learners, welcome to the lecture series of Department of Robotics and Automation. So myself, Mr. Penil Winifred Ross, Assistant Professor in the Department of Robotics and Automation, Sri Ramakrishna Engineering College. Today we are going to see the topic on Introduction to Cognitive Robotics. So now we are going to see about the introduction to the cognitive robotics. So we are going to see the structures, what is the introduction and what is the overall structure of cognition. So we know from the the meaning of the word cognition is that the way how a human being understands, or way how a human being or a machine it is thinking, how a human brain works, that is called cognition. So cognition is nothing but how our brain is processing your data, how it is gathering data, how it is getting to learn something. So that is the process of cognition. So this is the structure of cognition. So there is the overall overview of cognition. First you'll be having, these are the components of cognition. You'll be having sensors and acquisition, then reasoning, then attention, then recognition, then learning, planning, action and coordination. So in this these are the overall components of coordination. So if any robot or any machine or any human being, if you want to think or do any cognitive task, he needs some memory. So that memory is called, there are two type of memory that is used in cognition, that is LSTM, LTM and STM. That is long term memory and short term memory. So these are the cognitive methods or cognitive types. So in this we are going to see the two methods, that is the two memories. So long term memory is nothing but, if you want to store the data for larger period of time, you can go with this long term memory. If you want to store the data for shorter period, then you can go with this short term memory. So first we are going to see about the sensing and acquisition. So we as a human being, we will be seeing, if you are exploring new areas, we will be seeing about first you will sense about what are the things that is available inside the environment. If any machines or any robot or any person, if it is go on approaching any new area, new place, he will be first observing what are the things that is available inside. That is called sensing. That sensing and acquisition. You are sensing what are the different components or what are the different areas available inside the environment, how you are seeing, that is called perception. So that is based on you are getting the data from the sensor. We as a human being, we will be using our human eyes, then you will be sensing what are the things available. But if you are going with this robots, it will be using sensors. Say for an example, you can go with ultrasonic sensor or a temperature sensor or any kind of sensor. These sensor, what it will do, it will sense the environment and it will gather the data. So this data will be stored. So if these are the data that is available from the environment. So this data will be used. It will be stored, either it will be stored in long term memory or short term memory based on the requirement. If you want to process the data for the longer period of time, it will be stored in long term memory. If you want to process data for a shorter period of time, it will be stored in short term memory. So this is the first concept, sensing. So next we are going to see about this reasoning. So reasoning is nothing but, you can sense the data, but you want to understand why we are sensing the data, how we are going to sense the data, whether the data is needed or not. So you have to reason. So if you are going to a new area, for example, if you are going and exploring to a new home, you want to explore each and every areas, each and every rooms available in the room. So you want to go and reason. So if you are going to hall, you know that it is a hall. So you are reasoning. What is the name of this place? What are the different if any object is available in the area, you will be asking questions. What is the name of this? So that is called reasoning. So first you are sensing, then after that you are going with reasoning. So next one, attention. So attention is nothing but you are grabbing your attention towards any one component. If you are going with the example of image processing, so in image processing or object detection, you will be detecting only the part. For example, if you want to detect a mobile phone inside environment, you are going to neglect all the other components. You are going to focus your attention towards this mobile phone. That is called attention. So first you have to sense, then reasoning, then attention. Then after that you are going to recognize that what is the name of the part. So what is the name of what is the main thing, what is the recognition. Sometimes if you are say for an example, if you are traveling inside, you are in a bus, you are regularly traveling in a bus or frequently traveling in a bus, you are traveling, you will be seeing lot of people in a daily basis. But if you are seeing lot of tomorrow if you see the same person you can't recognize. That means that data is stored in short term memory. But if you want to remember the person for the longer period of time, it will be stored in the long term memory. So if you are going with reasoning, so our brain or any kind of machines, what it will do, it will go and match the templates with the long term memory or short term memory. So it is recognition, it will go and match the template with the long term that is available in the long term memory. So after matching, it will give the output whether the part is what is the name of the part that you are recognized, that is the long term memory. So short term memory, is somewhat very very short duration of time. Some people will come and go, so like that short attention basis. So they will be creating some event, so you will be seeing the person on that day alone. So after 2 or 3 days you will be forgetting. That is the short term memory. So next one, learning. So learning is you want to learn. So you want to learn new things. You want to learn about the unknown products or unknown objects that is available inside the environment. That is called learning. That learning also can be given by the algorithm. So here the algorithm plays a major role. So for robots, if you are going with robots, so learning is nothing but if you are going to plan a path, if you want to find your robot to plan the path from the start state to end state, so that learning will be coming where you will be giving only the goal states. So the goal state, this robot, what it will do, it will be having a frequent set of rules for learning. So it will learn how it will be having frequent set of rules. So that rules will be coming from the long term memory because it is an algorithm that is stored in the long term memory. So this algorithm, what it will do, it will create a path to the robot from starting place to the another place. That is called learning. You will be learning how to do a task. That is called learning. Then planning. So planning is the next task where you will be planning how. So you have learned something. So after learning, you are going to execute something based on the planning. So this is the next one. Then action and coordination. So these are the things. So this is the overall complete cycle of the robot cognition. How a robot or any kind of human being, if you want to do any task, first you will be sensing what are the things that is inside the environment. Then you are sensing, then reasoning whether you are going to use this for anything like that. That is called reasoning. Then attention that like that you will be sometimes you will be keeping in mind about these things for a shorter period of time. So that things will be coming under the attention. Then recognition. So recognition will be thinking about this long term memory, whether you will be if you want to recognize the product, you will be go and searching whether the similar products or similar patterns is available in the long term memory. So you will be matching with templates and learning, planning, action. These are the overall cycle of the robot cognition. So every robot or every machines, it will be using the same cycle. For sensing, you will be having sensors. For reasoning, you can use any kind of algorithms, attention, recognition. So these are the overall structure. This two memory plays a major role. So these are the overall structure of the robot cognitive robots. That is the structure of cognition. Then after that, there are 3 cycles of cognition. So first we are going to see about this acquisition cycle. So the acquisition cycle, what it will do, it will gather the data and store the data in the short term memory. So for an example, sensor data. So sensor data, if you are going with mobile robots, you can go with the lidar based system, where you can see that lidar data will be more. The array of data will be very very more. So you will be gathering the data and storing the data in the short term memory. And what it will do, it will cross check with the long term memory, that is sensing and attention. It will sense the data and it will attend, it will get whether it is focusing on whether I need the whole sensor data or I need a particular sensor data. You will be focusing, you will be sensing, and you will be focusing on a singular area, that is the attention. Then after that you will be going with this perception cycle. So perspective, first you have sensed everything. After that, next cycle is called perception cycle, where you will be using the reasoning, attention, recognition. So you will be extracting the meaningful information from the short term memory or long term memory. So you will be having some pre-trained models or any kind of algorithm that is available in the long term memory or short term memory. You will be using that method to extract the meaningful information from the, that is called reasoning. You are reasoning what are the components available inside the environment, that is called perception cycle. Then last one, learning and coordination cycle. So after everything, after you have learned everything, after reasoning everything, you are going to learn. Continuous learning should be there. You will be learning how you got lot of data. if you want to do any new things, you have to learn, then after that coordinate. So after learning only, if any new uncertain situations or any kind of situation comes, you will be using the data that is available in your learning cycle. So that is the learning. So these are the three cycles: acquisition, perception and learning. So these are the overall this is the overall introduction to the robot cognition or cognition cycle. So with this I am concluding about this introduction to the cognition, that is cognition. So every robots, it will be using these three cycles, robots or machines. We as a human being also will be following the same pattern: acquisition, perception and learning. So first you will be acquiring what are the things available in the environment, then after that you will be going with perception, then learning. So these are the three parameters, and these are the components that is available in the environment, in the cognition, sensing, reasoning and so. With this, by using all the things, you will be implementing all the things in the three cycles, and you will be doing. So with this I am concluding today's topic on introduction to cognition. So in this we have covered about what are the different components that is available in the cognition. Then we have seen the three cycles. So in the next lecture series, we will be seeing about the first thing, that is sensing. So different components available. You will be seeing about sensing, perception. So we will be seeing about further things in the next lecture. Thank you.